Chicago doing the best thing for themselves. Now, the number one guy that I have on my list to trade is Rome Odunze. Rome Odunze is, of course, on his rookie contract, and I know the last video that I made is talking about salary cap issues and things like that, but Rome Odunze, being on his rookie contract, could actually garner a pretty decent draft pick from another team. I don't know who would actually want him because he's actually a pretty decent player. But, you know, what he was able to put on film for the last year, or well, this 2025 season, wasn't necessarily what everybody wants to see, but those first 4 or 5 weeks or so that he played, he was outstanding. I do think that that injury kind of kept him back, but his contract pretty much ends around the same time Caleb Williams' contract ends, and I think that that's going to create like a little bit of a hump or stir in what we're actually able to do to re-sign Caleb Williams to the deal that I think he's actually worth. That guy, you give Caleb Williams a super max deal, don't let him go anywhere. That's the future of the NFL. That's the future of the Bears. With that, you could do that with Rome Odunze. I think we can get damn near a first, or a very high second, or a second and a next year second or something like that. But get value for this guy while he's actually young enough before we have to re-sign him, and that actually goes against our salary cap. The next guy would be Jalen Johnson. Same kind of deal with the injury, coming back, he wasn't really able to perform up to his actual standard. A lot of people really consider this guy to be a great cornerback. I'll be honest with you, I don't think he's anything great. I think he's very good, but I don't think he's anything great. But I don't think a lot of people are going to be clamoring or trying to grab this guy through the free agency of 2026, especially with the tape that he was able to put on performance, because that's how, that's their resume right there. The tape is the resume. And with what he was able to put on tape, I don't think that he's necessarily happy with it, but I do think that keeping him on the team before he wants that contract extension, because I know that that's what he wants, trading him before the trade deadline is going to allow him to put his best foot forward in what he's actually capable of playing, or how he's capable of playing. And then from there, we can trade and get something very actually valuable, or a valuable asset for him. Tremaine Edmunds, I do think that he's a tradable target. I don't know who's going to want him because he's more of an Eberflus guy. I don't think he really fits into Dennis Allen's scheme, but that's a guy that we definitely need to get off this team. Not because he's not good, just because he doesn't fit the scheme. As well as DeAndre Swift. Now, DeAndre Swift, I know a lot of people, this is going to be a super hot take because a lot of people really like what he did this year. This year, when was the last time that you saw DeAndre Swift run the way that he did this year? I never have. I don't think that he's going to. And